Hey, what's up, Stockalytics family? Thanks for tuning into the channel. We are really excited to talk about this topic, the five hottest stocks right now to invest in. So, right now you see we have Nvidia as one of them. They just did a great deal with Mercedes. They are basically going to be partnering up with Mercedes and doing their autonomous um, technology. Basically, Nvidia has this chip that they offer that's one of the best chips out there for autonomous driving. And Mercedes has decided to stop the partnership with with um, with BMW. Mercedes had a partnership with BMW, so they stopped that partnership. They went and worked with Nvidia, and they have this electric car called EQS. It's a sedan. It's futuristic. It looks really good. I don't know what you guys think, but to me, it looks really good. Um, I think that this is going to be a big deal because I feel like Mercedes and some of these old legacy companies, they're not going to go all in electric, right? Electric vehicles, the battery electric vehicles. It seems like they're skipping towards autonomous driving. I think the industry is skipping towards that. You know, there's Amazon who just bought Zoox. There's Cruise by GM, I believe. There's Tesla has their own one. There's Waymo that owned by Google. So there's a lot of these cool companies out there that are working on autonomous driving, and Mercedes and Nvidia just came up with this great partnership. It seems like so it's really exciting. Before I move forward, guys, if you guys can really support the channel, please come and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button too if you like the videos. Comment below. Let us know. Give us some feedback. Let me know what you think. We'd love to hear some feedback, and hit the subscribe button. That way, it helps the algorithm to get this video and content out there. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, and we also have a podcast on Stockalytics. So check us out there as well. We're trying to really grow the content and the community. We really want to help. We want to help educate your investment journey. Disclaimer: we are not financial advisors. This is for only informational purposes. So when when you do make your decisions, please invest responsibly. Talk to your own financial advisor and make the right decisions. So here at Stockalytics, we think that the Nvidia has some good catalysts. One is working with Mercedes and probably more other auto companies to work on autonomous driving. The next is the deal with ARM. Is like a possible deal by end of the summer. It looks like. So ARM is basically, they're a design chip company, and a lot of companies use their architect. I'll give you one example. Like Apple will be using the ARM's architect, to build out the new Apple MacBooks and the Apple computers going forward after the exit partnership with Intel. So Intel is now working with Apple. Apple decided that Intel is not up to par with the technology, so Apple decided to work with TSMC and ARM for their new chips. So yeah, this is another catalyst that we think that Nvidia will really rise and rise, and we think that it's going to go to the next level. Their gaming industry, they're doing great in gaming. They're doing amazing graphics. They're doing amazing in cloud, and now AI, and they're going to do some really interesting stuff. Let's take a look at their stock price and what's going on. And this is a cool tool I use, Money.cnn. You can check out there's a lot of data over here. One of the things I like to do is check out the institutional owners. Look at the big time institutional owners: Fidelity, Vanguard, BlackRock, T. Rowe Price. Right, these are some of the names that a lot of people know. Right, you got those big ETFs. So so yeah, this is a great company. Let's see their 12-month forecast. So yeah, 12 months they're thinking it might go to 520. I think it might go higher. Yeah, I think it might go higher. Let's check out um, gov.capital. I use this tool as well. It's just giving me a really bull case to see what the price might be. I sort of agree with this sort of price action. The targets. I think it might get to 630 as well and 1720 around there in 5 years. I'm really bullish on Nvidia, so that's one of the stocks that I'm really bullish on. So also, let's look at the next company. It's going to be Apple. We are really bullish on Apple. There's a lot of great news, a lot of catalysts that's going to keep on taking the stock to the next level. If you look at the 4-for-1 stock split, that's amazing news for new entry points for retail investors, for investors who thought their stock price was too high. This is their fifth one. The last one they did was 2014. This is so right now it's trading at like 460 or 459. I think by the end of it might be at 120 something. And that's it. A lot of people say that these stock splits don't matter, but psychologically it does. The entry point is important for investors, for investors like your everyday Joe and retail investors. So let me give you a specific idea what the stock split does. Let me give you an analogy. So you have a piece of pie and it's a whole pie. Now you decide to slice the piece in four. But it's the same piece of pie, you just have four slices now. And that's what's exactly happening for the Apple stock. You're just getting more slices. Um, you do have fractional trading. Robinhood offers that. Webull, I believe, and also Cash App is doing that. But we think that a announcement like a stock split is a big news. Also, another big news, excuse me, is Apple is going to be bundling all of the services, and they're going to have one subscription model. Like they're going to offer all the services in one. It looks like Apple TV, Apple Music, Apple Arcade, Apple News, the cloud storage. They'll probably have more services they're going to be launching. It's probably going to be like around 12, like the $10 to $15 range per month. This is like Prime like, right? And, in Amazon Prime, a lot of people might not know this. Besides your delivery that you get, you have Prime Music, you have Prime Video, which is competing with Netflix. So this is another good catalyst. These are Apple is another hot stock. This is something that you want to own. Don't trade. We're getting people away from doing day trading and buying these penny stocks and stocks that are like in the garbage bin, like Hertz and all these. There's so many these energy stocks. Why those stocks are so low? It's because they're terrible companies. That's why. Don't bet your investment, your hard-working money on this. Disclaimer: we're not financial advisors. Please do your own due diligence. This is for informational purposes only. But we would like to, show these companies that are doing so well that you should be a part of this journey. Another catalyst for Apple is you got the 5G cycle, the iPhone 5G, or it's called the iPhone 12. A lot of folks have not upgraded their iPhones, and this is going to be a big upgrade. A lot of people are going to upgrade, I think. So let's should we take a look at Apple really quick to see their, let's take a look at Apple's bull case really quick. This is another tool I use, gov.capital. They have a forecast of 648 before the split, so you can imagine. And they have a 5-year, $1,820. That is really cool. Let's look at the forecast, a conservative forecast, right? Let's see what a conservative forecast is. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So I was gonna get that here. Yeah, let's see the conservative forecast. That's 515, right? And if you look at the shareholders of this company, you shouldn't be shocked. It's held by, and it's more people are look at Vanguard, Berkshire Hathaway, BlackRock, Fidelity, T. Rowe Price. Your normal folks, the big shots, right? The big players. So the next company obviously is Tesla. We are really bullish on Tesla. We like everything they're doing. There's a lot. I mean, that announcement of the stock split was amazing. I remember, I think it was a tweet that Elon Musk on May 1st, he said the stock price was too high, right? And everybody thought, oh, look, Elon's saying Tesla is, the valuation is too high. He never said valuation. He just said stock price is too high. And then eventually stock price kept on going up. But what he meant was the 5-for-1 split on May 1st. He wanted, I think, a lot of us fans on Twitter. If you go on Twitter, I have a bunch of these folks that I follow. You have, let's see if I catch them. I always usually catch them, like K10 Kristen. She's great to follow. She's a very she follows Tesla a lot. And she always breaks news, and it's great to follow her. And then we have Vincent. We have Gally. Gally's big on Tesla from Hyperchange. Um, yeah, we have a lot of folks that we follow, and they always give us great news. We It's like a nice community on for Tesla and on Twitter. It's nice to see how the community really helps each other out in terms of information and getting really excited about the company. So yeah, this 5-for-1 split is a big deal. I mean, they have, I think, possible robo taxi launch by end of this year. They have battery day, and this is one of the hottest stock. This is the hottest stock to have right now. I would say this is the second hottest stock right after Apple is Tesla, or maybe it might be even first. So there's a lot of good things going on there. Check it out. They're really doing good stuff. A lot of people are asking, should we get the the stocks after the split or before the split? Do what's good for you. What do you think is um, good for your investment future, your investment journey? We just like the company. We think it's doing amazing stuff. Do your own due diligence. You know, do some research, and you'll find the treasure. It's like finding treasure. You'll find out. I always tell folks, look at who the CEO is. Look at the company's CEO and leadership team. Look at the product and service that they're offering, the addressable market, the execution, and the competition. And for me, that's why I choose all these companies that I'm choosing, right? And if you want to see a bull case, you're going to be pretty shocked to see this one. Let's see. So yeah, 1 year before the stock split, they were thinking it's gonna go to 2,000. In 5 years, 4,700. I mean, you have ARK Invest that's thinking in 5 years it's gonna go to 22,000. So it's really crazy. Hey guys, I just want to a quick timeout, really quick. If you can just come to the channel and subscribe, it helps the algorithm. It helps get our content out there. We're really trying to grow the content and grow the community. Also, we're on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at Stockalytics Co. And we have a podcast channel on Spotify. So the next company we like is Microsoft, right? Microsoft's been in the news lately a lot. They're usually not in the news. So they are in play for this TikTok acquisition. TikTok is disrupting the social media platforms. A lot of people are hooked. It's not only Americans, all over the country. And USA wants TikTok to sell its data and company to the US because they don't trust the Chinese handling that data. So it looks like they have until September 15 to do the deal. So let's see what happens. If they do the deal, I think the deal will be done within $50 billion, my guess. But it will be worth $200 billion. I agree with this. Might be even more. I think Microsoft is trying to really have a diverse portfolio. They're in many sectors, right? They're in cloud, they're in computer sales, they're in software is main, they're in the gaming industry. They're in also social media, sort of. Not so, I wouldn't call LinkedIn social media. It's more of a recruiter tool, but there is some social aspect to it. So another reason, the Azure, I think it's called Azure. Azure, yeah, it's called Azure, guys. So Azure is killing it in the cloud. Their rival is Amazon AWS, Amazon Web Services, and Azure is just doing an amazing job. They also are launching a phone, the Duo. I'm not sure how well it does, but with Satya Nadella, he's just done a great job after taking over. So I trust in him. Um, yeah, that's another hot company, right? So we have Nvidia, we have Tesla, we have one, two, we have Apple, we have Microsoft, and what's the last one? Guys, I usually promote technology companies, emerging technology, and high tech technology, and these specific domains in cloud, 5G, AI, EV, IoT, AR, and then we're thinking about crypto as well. But I'm gonna give you something from out of field. Like, I think this is a big deal. I think that Warren Buffett, right here, Warren Buffett buying Barrick Gold is a big deal. These guys, I actually like this stock a lot. The reason I think it's a big deal is because the Fed is printing money. I think gold is going to be very strong going forward. And when Buffett does something, everybody, we look at it and we're like, man, when he does something, he's doing it for a reason, right? And that stock is trading at around 27. So he got away from the bank stocks. Like, he got out from Wells Fargo, from J.P. Morgan Chase, and he's moving into gold and Apple, and I'm following him, man. I'm gonna follow Warren Buffett, the best investor of all time, right? I think we should all follow him. Again, disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. This is for informational purposes only. But take a look into this. This is really something that's really interesting. I think that they have something that I would look into it. If Warren Buffett does, I would look into it. So recapping, we have the Nvidia, we have Apple, we have Tesla, right? And then we have Microsoft, and then we have Barrick Gold. Basically, gold is their symbol. We think these are the five hottest stock right now. So take a look at it, do your own due diligence, and check it out. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into the episode today. Really enjoyed talking about this topic. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Peace.